Hey guys, this is how wash machine Beko works. When you load the machine in the drum, so this drum is made of metal because of the new design, looks like this. And these drum pedals looks like an Aquatech, but looks similar compared to the Aquatech. And the door sill, it's made of plastic that is very old. And the door lock can be started by pressing the start button and locking the door. And the door glass, it's made of glass. So, and this one, the detergent dispenser when required to add after loading the drum. So it's made of, I don't know, like plastic. So the lights are is white. Even the cottons can be, it's a common program like fabrics or like bedding, like towels, pillows wash, or other cottons. But spin cycle, that means you will need to respin the clothes when the spinning it's limited up to 600 pm. When the balance problems, it can do up to 1200 pm because look, 12 minutes, 11 minutes with 600 pm and 800. And no spin with 2 minutes, that means it's drain only, like draining into water and distribution and then end of cycle. So that's why. And the rinse cycle, it adds one rinse. So that's why it don't need extra rinse. But other Bekos like washer dryers can do more rinses than mine. Daily quick can be quicker wash, like 16 minutes, and short spin, because very cool. And agua 40 degrees, 40 minutes, can be interspin up to 1200 pm because of this model. It can be only have one rinse only. Mixed program, it can mix clothes to cottons and synthetics. Shirts, with adding more shirts, like 2 kilograms, like my shirt. Hygiene, that is very allergy care, but it's going to be 20 degrees. I don't use that cycle because it's too long. Yeah, I know, 3 hours and 28 minutes, yeah, it's so longer. Super short, 14 minutes. It can be shorter wash, like 3 minutes wash, and it adds one rinse. But if you add extra rinse, it will be 2 rinses. But if you put up 1200 pm, it will be 25 minutes. It will be shorter spin, yep, 3 minutes spinning, or like 5 minutes. I mean, dark cycles, that means it will be darking like a dark clothes. Yeah, I know. Baby care cycle can be washed toddler clothes when I have a brother or sister. When I wash on baby garments clothes, I put on baby care cycle, but I don't use because I don't have brother. So the hand wash cycle can be washed like a soft toy wash. Yeah, I know. So that's why. And let's go to the service mode. Let's do a service mode estimation. That means it does dash, that means there's no error. And it can lock the door if I enable service mode. So, wait. The code of this is 28. If you have Beko like yours, it can be different code. So this one, the third test, is testing out the lights. And the number 4, that means is spinning. Tumble in the right. And the number 5, that means is tumble in the left tumbling. In the number 6, that means is spinning up to full speed. But I don't use that because it can float house. It will be up to 300 RPM. 300 RPM, okay? I will stop at 300 RPM when spinning so low. So this one, number 7, that means is kicking up the pre-wash. So this one is my pre-wash compartment. Number 8, that means is main wash compartment. It can be very good, common. Number 9, that means is softener rinse, can be active at the same time. And now, the number 11, that means is testing the heater element. Because, look, can be testing heater element. Testing the heater element can be on the bottom by heating some water. And the number 12, that means is drain. And can be active at the same time. Now service mode is done. So the number 2, that means is done. Alright, so now we need to go to the spin drain to drain out the water. Select with no spin, that means it will do drain only. That it will drain the water. It can be satisfying sound on the drain hose. Wow, it sounds so good. Now let's test. Now it drains the water. You can see it drains the water. And now all the water is drained, it dispersed, and then end of cycle. So then, and the 11 is testing heater element, and the number 12, that means is drain pump test and filling at the same time, and the number 2, that means is completed and without errors. Now next step, let's talk about the part of the cycle and the spin increments. So the service mode is completed. Now let's talk about the part of the cycle in this Beko. I need to wait. When the drum stops, it will be shaking, and by the end of cycle, it says 000. And this one, that means it's waiting and door unlocking. We need to wait to unlock the door. But some new Bekos, by end of the cycle and disable the drain pump, it can be unlocked quickly than mine. So this one, it can be waiting. Now let's talk about the part cycles. The spin cycles is distribution, then balancing, and then the spin increments is 300 from distribution, then up to 600, after 600 up to 1000 RPM, and after that 1000 from 100 RPM, and from 1000 RPM up to 1200 RPM, and after spinning from 1200 RPM up to 0, and then anti-craze and then the cycle is done. And now let's talk about the cotton cycle. But if you use pre-wash, then you will put on the detergent compartment of the pre-wash. You can see it's very good. So when spinning up to full speed, it can appear water, like spinning water, when it's very balanced. And the part of cycle columns with the select pre-wash, it looks like this. Starting the pre-wash cycle, after the pre-wash, it will be drain. After pre-wash, it won't be spinning. And main wash, and after hour of main wash, drain, and anti-craze, then interspin again. First inter is 600 ppm, and now the first rinse. Second inter, it can be up to 1000 RPM, and then second rinse. The third spin is 1000 RPM with select extra rinse. Okay, and the third rinse is this, and the last interspin is 1000 RPM, and then as the softener rinse. And the final spin, it can be two stages. One is the stage is 600 RPM spin, then balancing, and then up to 1200 RPM spin. And then after 1200 RPM spin, slowing down, anti-craze, and also end of cycle. So the temperature can be crazy like cold, cool, warm, hot, and extra hot. This one is spinning speed, no spin, rinse hold, 600 pm, 800 pm, and 1200 pm. This one is pre-wash, express, and you can see the lock is child lock. It can be pressed in 3 seconds. And this is door lock, child lock, delay end can be washed later. Extra rinse, start button, delay end, wash, rinse, spin, and end. And the model of this Beko is WNY 81283 LMB2, and this is our function technology. 800 pm can be a large drum because it can enter the cloth like this. So the max kilogram of the cottons is 8 kilogram, and super short can be 2 kilograms of clothes, and the 1200 pm can be at full speed. At A++, it can be efficiently energy, can be very good energy, like the green. And the wall is wall mark apparel care. And you can see the product code in this, and it's made of Turkey. And this is model like this. It's stereo no, yeah, but it's censored because it's very hot. And the sticker, that means if we need to do the gasket, because it can be like this, and you need to put the close for the drum instead of the gasket and close the door. To drain, you need to unplug the machine, open the drain filter cap, but if you don't have it, you have 3 clips to remove them, and turn anti-clockwise to drain all the water, and then refill the drain filter, and then the filter cap, and then set on spin drain without spin. It can be tested with no water. So that's how Beko works. So now anyways, thanks for watching, and goodbye.